Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back, it's Charlie. It is Friday morning, May 17, 2019. About 8:40 in the morning. I got here really early. Oof, excuse my hair. Sometimes after rain, bad cow legs. Holy cow, I need a haircut again. Sometimes after the rain, the traffic the next day, if it's not gonna rain, gets really crazy. So I try to anticipate that, and I got here really early. Just left McDonald's, had my sweet little cup of coffee and my donut sticks. Actually, I'm just going to stick with it for now instead of doing my Starbucks because it's a little bit more economical and a little more sense. For about an extra 80 cents, I'm getting a light breakfast that'll carry me well through lunchtime at work, because I usually take lunch about 2:30 in the afternoon. I got to take lunch before I hit my 5-hour mark. We all do. So before 5 hours, we have to take our lunch. So I got a 15 and a 45-minute lunch. But it's better. I mean, I get some yummy donut sticks. I think they put powdered crack on it because those things are addicting. They're pretty bad. I think Monica said she loves those too, and they're pretty good. And with a medium coffee, yeah, it's about just a little bit more than what I would have gotten for a large cup of coffee at Starbucks. But anyway, it's beautiful. Look at this. It's 24 hours later, folks. Look at that sun. It is blinding. It is just a little patchy clouds. I'm here in front of City Hall at the little quad or courtyard that they have here. There's Target back there. It's beautiful, huh? 24 hours later, and it's dry. It's a spectacular day. So I kind of heard something on. Quickly saw really. LA's gonna been trying. When they say they're going to try to make a homeless shelter or housing. They keep saying this day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. Much to no avail, and very little. I mean, I think a year or two ago they were going to build a 74-room transitional home for homeless. 74 rooms out of several thousands in LA County. One of my roommates, actually, I believe, is from the Anaheim area. And they were telling me how bad it was over there on the river and stuff. And it was just crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of people, you know. I saw one of the people that I know on Facebook said that I think or posted up that Venice is going to be planning to build in an empty yard like 150 or 154 room transitional housing for homeless. So we'll see, because I know Venice has been pretty defiant about that, and it's kind of weird because Venice Beach, California has always been a bohemian, hippie kind of culture, laid back, where travelers, homeless, and just the old-fashioned hippies, like hitchhiking and stuff. That was a place to be. And for them to all of a sudden say, and this was about a year or two ago, a whole bunch of NIMBYs came out and didn't want anything to do with homeless. Wow, it's terrible. But you got to do something. You can't usher them off to anywhere else. Then there was someone that I know on Facebook also put. It's kind of a good idea, but I kind of don't think it's a good idea. The idea was, let's take these old cruise liners, these old ships that have been retired and that are probably going to be dismantled and reused for steel and repurposed for everything. Why don't we just convert those into homeless facility, homes for the homeless, facilities out on the ocean, And that's a great idea. The head is a great idea. But think of any kind of science fiction movie from the 60s and 70s where prisons have become, well, the ships have become floating prisons, or a desolate island that is turned into a prison camp. Well, look at Australia. Australia wasn't it not supposed to be a prison colony, because they say that prisoners couldn't get off because they would be eaten by sharks. Same thing with here in California. We just, I think putting people out in the ocean, it's like putting them out to pass and forget about it. I don't like that idea. Um, what kind of freedom is it's a great idea, possibilities, but are they going to be allowed to birth from place to place? Is it going to be only here? How far away from land are they going to be? Are the people going to be allowed to come on shore? I mean, there's a whole lot of variables, a whole lot of things that need to be questioned before anything like that will be implemented. It is a good idea, but we as a society, as a whole, cannot simply say, okay, let's take this sector of society that is no good, that is not serving any purpose from what we, the status quo, can see. Let's just put them on a ship and out in the ocean and forget about them. If they want to come ashore now, we'll just stockpile them with a store and food and everything, and that way they won't have any reason to step on land, and we won't have to see their faces. Oh, finally, we found a solution to get rid of the homeless. See, that's the status quo. Sorry, the sun's moving, so that's probably going to be the status quo. If they're so opposed to not having homeless in their own backyards, the NIMBYs, definitely. It's just, no, it's sad. This is what our society now is becoming. We're putting them away like this, Someone asked me, what are like the 3 things that homeless needs? Okay, so here we are in May. Here in California, we're supposed to be getting a couple more storms. I don't know how bad they are, but we're coming in the summer months, and I think this is going to be an extremely hot summer, and we're going to have a lot of fires. I wouldn't be surprised if we probably have one here very local in the foothills. Like almost 10 years ago, we had one here, and it was pretty bad. These winter rains made a lot of vegetation grow, and it's great, but in summertime we have to deal with fires. So, and sometimes homeless like to encamp around here in the foothills and stuff like that. A lot. So it's kind of dangerous. But coming in the summer months in the heat, water, bottled water. If you're going to help out homeless people, don't really bother so much with food, because food in LA County, downtown, there's an abundance of foods. And even though you've heard me in the past saying, well, this place is no longer feeding, this place isn't, there, holy cow, that's funny. Fish King, they're the ones that used to deliver our seafood products at the restaurant. Sorry. Food is always in abundance here in LA County. In fact, I'm going to try to put a link down below. There's an officer that Mark Horvath knows. The officer took Mark on a tour of Skid Row and stuff like that. And this officer is a really nice guy. He's kind of like the liaison on Skid Row and everything between him and the general public and the city and stuff. And he's a great liaison, and he's real, he's fair, but he's real. And he says, look, there's hundreds of people come almost every day on a daily basis to give clothing and food. And the problem is there's so much abundance of clothing and food in Skid Row that what happens if some homeless exchange that for drugs and everything. Or actually what it is that the drug lords or traffickers or the junkies, the pushers, they come to Skid Row and say, hey, whatever. And when homeless people get clothing, they get a lot of good clothing, like designer clothing and stuff. So they'll trade a small amount of drugs for some clothing, and then they can resell that because they'll get more money off the clothing um, than they would have than they gave them in exchange for the drugs. So the junkies and or the drug pushers and everything are making out. So okay, so no food, no clothing. Trust me, please. Water, baby wipes, because in the summertime I always carry baby wipes, and if you're walking around and you go into a library or a Starbucks to cool down or what have you, or a shaded area, just pop out your wet naps or your baby wipes and dry off and kind of clean and cool off a bit. And actually, trash bags, not the cheap kind, please, not the cheap kind from like Dollar General or um, like 99-cent store. Like, buy a box of good hefty black or the green, the lawn colored ones, the dark military green, or just black. Trash bags, because homeless trash bags we could put our stuff in. It's black. We can hide it in bushes. It's camouflaged really well. So trash bags, baby wipes, and bottled water. Bottled water by 5. No water. I mean, no clothing, no food, please. That's just too much in abundance. Hey, you guys keep coming up with so many good questions and comments and everything. But yeah, if you really want to do that, then that's fine. And if you don't want to go out there, if you're afraid to, which, you know, it can be an intimidating thing to do. But if you go out, let me say this also quickly. Don't be so quick to pull out your smartphone or your camera or whatever and take photographs of homeless people. Homeless people, even though I'm not homeless, but I can say we do not like to be photographed. We like to be asked first, because our life is already bad. Some of us are embarrassed of our situation. Some of us aren't, but you never know. And as soon as you whip out a camera or a cell phone and start photographing, people get very defensive, and you might be attacked. So please have some respect. If you want to do something like that, then ask the individual or individuals. But do it in a well populated area, and just be careful, because you just never know what's going to happen. But always ask before you photograph or film someone. Don't just be walking by and take, oh my God, look at this. Oh, homeless people. And take out your smartphone or your camera or whatever and start doing that. People will get defensive, and you might get into a scuffle. Homeless people are very sensitive. You'd be surprised. We're already going through hell enough. We're already living out in the streets or in an alley or wherever, with, maybe we have stuff, maybe we don't, but homeless people are very sensitive, and rightfully so. Been through hell, We feel like we're the rejects of the entire world. Whatever given our situation is, for whatever reason that we're out on the streets, we are what the community craps on. So, definitely. Well, I guess that's about it, my friends. Again, it's really beautiful day. There's Target, Old Brez Park. I love the pine trees here. This is such a beautiful little park, too. There's the sun. Oh my God, it's bright. It's beautiful. Hope it stays like this for the weekend. All right, my friends. Well, I'm going to chill out for a little bit longer. And thank God it's Friday. I am really tired this week. Those extra few hours that I've gotten this week and getting up as early as I do is, I'm tired this weekend. I got Friday and Saturday off, thank goodness, and enjoy my time off. I'm gonna try to do something. I don't have a lot of money this week, but next paycheck should be pretty good. Better, because that's gonna be part of that's gonna be rent money. So I'm looking forward to that really. I also want to get out and do something, you know. So that's why I've been trying to make all these videos every day. Try to get back into my routine and stuff like that. Because before being housed and being employed, really, I mean, I was pumping out content like crazy, like a madman. But I'll get back to it. It's just a little bit more difficult. I gotta make the time. So, with that being said, my friends, I will leave you here. So you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on the ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and how much you folks have helped me. I'm serious. You guys, pat yourselves on the back because you've helped me so much. Morally, financially, you guys, you're like my little family, you know? And the financial help that you guys, when you do that it's not so much as the money, it's behind. What's behind the money? It's your love, your empathy, and your intent. That to me is what gets me. When I get a notification, like on my cell phone, I'm like, I gotta pause. You know, I gotta find an empty aisle at the store or something, and I have to pause because it just means more. I don't look at the amount. I just look at the notifications. A deposit's been made to your account, or a deposit. It's. I just want to win the lottery so I can be able to afford a little bit better lifestyle. We'll see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I got more responsibilities at work, so anyway. I digress, and I'm just rambling. All right, my friends. I will talk to you later. You folks have a beautiful Friday. Well, you obviously will because by the time I upload this video, it'll already be about 8 o'clock or so. So anyway, my friends, I hope you have a beautiful Friday and an even better weekend. And suppose I'll see you tomorrow. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.